Welcome to a journey through the tangled web of truth and deception. I'm Professor K.D. Patirana, and today we confront a challenge that affects every citizen, every professional, and every decision we make: misinformation and disinformation. In an age where data travels faster than thought and opinions masquerade as facts, how do we know what to trust?
Let's explore how different types of information vary in reliability, starting from solid facts to dangerous disinformation. Facts are verifiable truths, like Sri Lanka gaining independence in 1948. These are the most reliable. Data/statistics are measurable and often numerical, such as the literacy rate being over 90%. News reports current events like fuel price adjustments. It's timely, but may vary in accuracy. Opinion reflects personal beliefs, such as preferring herbal remedies over modern medicine. It's subjective. Rumor is an unverified claim, like a rice shortage circulating without proof. Propaganda pushes a persuasive agenda. Only our party can save the economy is a classic example. Misinformation is false information shared unintentionally, like fake COVID cures. Disinformation is deliberately false, such as fabricated statistics used in political campaigns. Understanding these layers helps us think critically and avoid being misled. What are the most reliable information? They are the facts. These are statements that can be verified through evidence, data, or direct observation. For example, Sri Lanka gained independence in 1948 is a fact, objective, testable, and consistent across sources. Facts are the bedrock of truth, and everything else builds from them. Statistics are powerful tools, numerical snapshots of reality gathered through research or observation. For instance, Sri Lanka's literacy rate, reportedly above 90%, reflects educational progress. But numbers alone aren't enough. We must always ask, where did this data come from? As shown in the GDP growth chart, projections can guide policy, but only if sourced and interpreted responsibly. Data supports facts, but critical thinking validates truth. News delivers the pulse of the present, reports of current events that blend facts with context. In Sri Lanka, a fuel price adjustment isn't just a number, it's a story shaped by policy, economy, and public reaction. News is time-sensitive, often mixing objective data with interpretation. That's why we must read critically, asking not just what happened, but how it's framed. Opinions reflect personal beliefs, shaped by culture, experience, or emotion, not always backed by evidence. In Sri Lanka, some may claim herbal remedies are superior to modern medicine, but such views are subjective, varying from person to person. That's why distinguishing opinion from fact is essential, especially in public discourse and decision-making. Rumors are like wildfire, spreading fast, fueled by emotion, and often lacking truth. In Sri Lanka, a simple claim like, "There will be a rice shortage next month," can trigger panic, even without evidence. These unverified messages travel quickly through whispers and social media, shaping public behavior before facts catch up. Propaganda is not just information, it's a weapon. It's crafted to push an agenda, stir emotions, and silence doubt. In Sri Lanka, slogans like, "Only our party can save the economy," aren't just claims, they're emotional hooks. Instead of balanced facts, propaganda uses persuasion and fear to shape public opinion and loyalty. Not all falsehoods are born equal. Misinformation is when someone shares a fake COVID cure, truly believing it helps. Disinformation is darker, like a political campaign inventing statistics to mislead voters. One is mistaken, the other is manipulative. Both distort truth, but only one intends to deceive. In a world overflowing with noise, not every message deserves your mind. A rumor about a celebrity's private life? Entertaining, maybe, but irrelevant. If it doesn't affect your life, your work, or your community, let it go. Misinformation thrives on distraction. Stay focused. Guard your attention like treasure. Not all voices deserve your trust. Misinformation often comes from influencers, not experts, from loud opinions, not qualified facts. Before you believe a claim, ask who's saying this. Are they trained? Are they credible? In a world of viral noise, authority matters. Trust expertise, not popularity. Some misinformation is harmless, but some can mislead your work, endanger your health, or shape your choices. A teacher using false history, a patient trusting fake medical advice. These aren't just errors, they're risks. So here's the rule. If it could affect your safety or decisions, verify before you act. In the age of viral misinformation, not every voice deserves your trust. A social media star giving medical advice without training? That's not expertise, it's noise. Before you act, ask, is this source qualified? If not, fact check or ignore. Because when it comes to truth, authority matters more than popularity. Every time you share a post, you give it power, even if it's false. So pause. Ask yourself, am I sure this is true? Use fact-checking sites, official sources, and cross-check trusted outlets. Because spreading misinformation isn't just careless, it can be harmful, even legally risky. Verification isn't optional, it's your responsibility. In a world flooded with noise and influence, these 4 rules are your shield. First, ask, does it matter to me? Second, check the source. Popularity isn't expertise. Third, evaluate the impact. Could this affect your health, safety, or work? And fourth, verify before you share. These aren't just tips, they're your defense against manipulation.
Truth isn't loud, it's verified. Myths shout with emotion, but truth stands on evidence. In today's world, each of us carries a responsibility to pause, to question, and to verify before we amplify. Because every share shapes the world, let's choose clarity over chaos and wisdom over noise.